Paxson kicks to Pippen. High, arcing shot. And it's Malone with the rebound. Guy is a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence.
Adrian Davis.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And it's the Bulls with the ball. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable
Andre Kirilenko is checked in for Utah.
Lovable Dance Team.
Sloan passes to Theus. Grant dishes to Kukoc. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end. We've got a lot of game left to play.
Malone gets the bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
14 feet away. And it's Malone with the rebound. Now here's Stockton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Malone. Stolen by Grant. And here's Paxson. Pass to Theus. Grant in the post. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And he gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Hicks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Kukoc.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
For Utah. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Chicago leading. Here's Sloan. A 20-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
Bit of a scorer as he was in that game. He was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
And it's denied. Here's Theus, guarded by Kirilenko. There's the pass to Paxson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
Here's Theus. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And there was a lot he gave him on that other end of the floor. Don't forget about that. His defense was a big factor. He ended up with 3 steals.
2 minutes.
Hicks passes to Malone. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shoot. For Utah, Karl Malone. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Into the Bulls, shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Kukoc from outside hands it from downtown. Kukoc has got his third basket of the night.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Hicks can't get it to go. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Thea's the pass to Paxson. Here's Sloan. Misses off the left iron. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Malone hits the bucket.
Assist goes to.
And so it's Sloan with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. There's a minute left in the first quarter. And it's blocked.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Malone kicks to Stockton. The putback, it's good on the putback.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Here's Sloan, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Knocks it loose. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes to Eaton. There's the dish to Malone. Left side, Kirilenko. 6 to shoot. Pass to Eaton. Basket good. And now a 4-point Jazz lead.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Jazz lead by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Utah with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Hicks. 12 points for him. Up top, Malone. Driving the lane. It's tipped. And so in the game for the Jazz. Hicks out there with John Stockton. And there's Malone. And it's Dantley in at the small forward. Here's Pippen. And then Pippen slams it in.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Pass to Stockton. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Eaton. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And this is Stockton's bread and butter, slicing the defense apart with his passing. A pick-and-roll master.
The pass to Jordan. Steps back and shoots. Rebounded by the Jazz. Malone's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Stockton, and the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Love. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hicks. Stockton outside.
Chicago foul. Scottie Pippen. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
against Malone. Here's Hicks. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Stockton passes to Hicks. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stockton against Love. Pass to Malone. And Malone gets double teamed. 6 on the shot clock. And Stockton, here we go. Second chance shot. Malone, good.
Timeout.
Malone's got 18 points.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Chicago calls timeout. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last. Timeout.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lovable. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lovable.
Chris, congrats again on your call to the Hall of Fame. Not to put pressure on someone currently in the NBA, but does anyone out there now remind you of you back in the day?
Well, you know what, Kevin, I try not to look at it like that, but there are a lot of players that play the same position, which I love how they play. I love how Embiid plays. I see similarities. My man Jokic, I definitely see some similarities in the way that we passed and tried to make sure that we were point forwards. But I tell you what, instead of seeing similarities in anyone, I tell you what, I'm a fan of all the big fellas because they flat out got game.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Here's Gilmore. 12 points for him. Outside Jordan. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Just 3 to shoot. Love dishes to Jordan. Paxson, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Hicks passes to Malone. Love grabs the board. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Pippen. Here's Jordan. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Hicks passes to Malone. Great D that time from Love.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Jordan, 2 shots.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Here's Hicks. He's got 15. He kicks to Malone. Pass to Dantley. Takes it from 10. That one a little long. Chicago trailing here. Up top, Pippen. He had 16 points in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And his impact wasn't just on offense. He played great D. Blocked 2 shots. There wasn't a whole lot he didn't do in that game.
Here's Hicks, guarded by Paxson, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the basket is good.
And the perils of trying to defend Jordan. Athletic enough to get anywhere he wants to go, and then tough enough to take the hit and finish.
Stockton outside. That's good from Malone on the assist by Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists tonight.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Love.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. They get it back. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
To the middle. Here's Love. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Hicks. 18 points for him. Here's Heaton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
All the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Jazz. They're up by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And having been behind by as many as 8, they clawed their way back. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. What did you think about Utah, Kenny?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish, Pete. And how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Karl Malone.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
I've got John Paxson, and it's Gilmore in at the 5. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And he dunks it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Open for 3. And they recover it. Love tried to bank it in, but he misses. Utah leading by 4. Here's Hicks. To the paint. Here's Eaton. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Eaton's got 7.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive.
Here's Pippen. Got a hand on it.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Hicks passes to Stockton. Malone down low. 20 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Heaton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile 1 block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And it's Love with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And the pass to Gilmore. High post shot. Love trying to break loose. Another shot. Gilmore, no good.
shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Now here's Stockton. Defense right on him. Passes it to Eaton. Here's Dantley. 5 on the clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dantley's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Outside Pippen. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Hicks. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Offensive rebound. Here's Gilmore. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Jazz leading by 8. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Hicks passes to Eaton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
For the Jazz, Mark Eaton taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Kukoc, he's checked in for the Bulls. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Utah. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Bulls trail by 9. Paxson passes to Gilmore. Now Paxson. Outside Pippen. Looking to get it going. Got a piece of it. The Jazz working the ball around now. Knocked away. Pippen with the steal. Pass to Sloan. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Dantley. Stockton outside to the inside. Kukoc grabs the miss. Kukoc has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Sloan shot is off.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but he can't get anything to fall.
Here's Hicks, guarded by Paxson. Takes it inside, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Chicago calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Bulls making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Utah. Williams comes in for Stockton. Sloan shot is off.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving them.
Right side, Williams. Here's Boozer in the post. He's covered by Grant. It's Boozer missing. Bulls trail by 9. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. The offensive rebound. Here's Gilmore, guarded by Kirilenko. And there's the pass to Kukoc. Just 5 to shoot. And the Bulls with another miss.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Here's Hicks. He's got 22. Fires the 3. That shot off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
He hasn't had anywhere near the same touch he had in the first half. 0 3-pointers in this half compared to 3 in the first.
Nixon with the ball. Passes it to Sloan. It's tipped. And now Utah, fast break. Williams is running. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steal to prove it.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot, and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Hicks kicks to Williams. To the paint. Tries again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Eaton's got 10.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
So energetic, helping to lead the charge for this team.
First team foul. Substitution for the Bulls, Reggie Theus, Michael Jordan.
Here's Sloan. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Inside. Oh, he misses the dunk. On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Hicks, guarded by Jordan. Here's Boozer in the posts. Just 4 to shoot. Williams with the ball, now defended by Grant. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 13.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Here's Theus. Boozer with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Hicks. He's got 22. Boozer passes to Williams. Here's Hicks. Over Jordan. Not enough on that one as it misses. Chicago has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Going inside. Rebound, Utah. Williams passes to Hicks, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Second team foul.
The Jazz have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. And he makes the first. And we talked about this before, Chris, but great to see you inducted at long last into the Naismith Hall of Fame. It is so well-deserved, and all of us are thrilled for you and your family.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. It means a lot. Shout out to parents, my family, and all my teammates. It's a special feeling. You never dream of making it to the Hall of Fame, and I'll tell you what, it's a surreal feeling right now. Thanks, man.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Theus. Boozer with the rebound. Boozer's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Kirilenko on the wing. Here's Hicks. 24 points for him. Back to Boozer. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shoots from the high post. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 26 points for Jay.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
Here's Hicks. He's got 26. Kirilenko. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rove of this game. Love's check in for Jordan. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Andre Kirilenko taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Here's Theus, guarded by Kirilenko. Outside Pippen. And again, no good by Chicago.
It was a rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Malone is out there with Andre Kirilenko. Then there's John Stockton. Then there's Jay. And it's Dantley in at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Sloan. Lets it go with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Sloan's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Chicago. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Stockton passes to Malone. Outside Pippen. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
That's tipped. Dishes to Sloan. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Pass to Hicks. To the middle. Outside for Stockton. To the paint. Here's Malone. And that one, good. Malone's got 4 this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Sloan shot is off.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled it, and really probably why they're trailing.
He's feeling it. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Down low. Utah with the rebound. Kirilenko's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Inside, here's Pippen, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Hicks passes to Stockton. Here's Hicks. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 6 assists now in the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now Pippen. Pippen is doubled. Utah with the rebound. Malone's got 11 rebounds in the game. Left side, Kirilenko. Here's Hicks. Tries it from the top of the key. Pippen against Stockton. Up again. Malone controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Theus. Sloan in the corner. Another three for Chicago.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
Now here's Stockton. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
He committed just one turnover in the first half. And now it seems like they just keep on coming. He got to get a handle on that ball.
John Paxson, he's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Pippen. Lobbed up there for Love. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Poked loose. Sloan deciding where to go with it. Over Stockton. That one wide left.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Hicks passes to Dantley. Now Malone. Clock at 6. Here's Hicks. And the rejection by Love.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Bulls trail by 12. Pass to Sloan for the 3. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Stockton outside. Malone against Love. Malone can't hit. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Here's Sloan with the drive.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Jazz leading by 10. Now the pass to Dantley. The feed to Malone. And he uses the glass on the layup. Malone's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Passes it to Sloan. Steps back and fires. Rebounded by the Jazz. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Hicks, guarded by Paxson. Releases. Sloan shot is off.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Love against Stockton. Pass to Malone. Plays it up and banks it in. Malone's got 32 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
No, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Sloan shot is off.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
Here's Hicks. Clock at 4. Banked in off the glass.
Timeout.
Hicks has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. Bulls trail by 16. And here's Paxson. Here's Sloan, and the Bulls with another miss.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn him.
Stockton outside. And the rejection by Pippen. Pass to Paxson.
2 minutes.
Here's Gilmore. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
At the line for the Bulls.
That one on Malone.
Love. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw.
They'll take it even with the miss. Anything they can do to cut into the lead.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth. Feeds it to Malone. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Malone's got 34 points.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Jazz.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. The pass to Paxson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And that's smooth, fluid, just all in one motion jump shot there. Paxson seems to get the best rhythm on it when someone's setting him up.
Here's Hicks, guarded by Paxson. Lets it go from the wing. Shot's good by Hicks. Hicks has got 32 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Here's Pippen. Eaton grabs the miss. Stockton with it. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.